of Invenergy with Mark Weprin, former city council member and former Assemblyman. Tell us about Invenergy, who the company is and what you're working on.
Thanks. Yeah, Invenergy is a very exciting company and I'm very glad to be here. Invenergy was founded by Michael Polsky, a Ukrainian immigrant who came to this country with $300 in his pocket and an engineering degree from the Ukraine. Slowly made his way in this business, created this company a little over 20 years ago, and it's grown to 2,400 employees, the largest privately held renewable energy company in the country. And we're doing work in all aspects of renewable energy, and that includes wind and solar and energy storage and much more. And here in New York, we are involved in all aspects of New York's plans for renewable energy.
So what are the state's energy goals?
So the state has very ambitious energy goals. The state legislature and the governor have implemented the nation-leading climate law that requires that New York State has 70% renewable energy, only 30% fossil fuel at most by 2030, and 100% renewable energy by 2040. The governor has taken the mantle of renewable energy because New Yorkers believe in climate change. They realize we have to move to clean, renewable energy. And when New York leads, other states follow. So the governor has showed bold leadership by pushing this climate law.
So how is Invenergy helping the state reach these climate goals?
So Invenergy is helping us to meet these climate goals really with three legs of a stool here. The first is onshore development. We have the largest portfolio of wind and solar farms in New York State. They're in upstate New York. That's where our Buffalo and Ithaca office come into play. Developing wind and solar farms and jobs that come with that and economic activity, all upstate New York. Where we have currently 8 major projects in either operating or in development. This will generate about 890 megawatts of energy just from us. And it is going to be the power that is generated for the state for now and into the future. So how do we get that energy we're generating upstate down to New York City? Well, that's transmission. And we're part of a landmark transmission project, the largest infrastructure project in the country today, which is a partnership with us, Energy Re, our partners who are based here in New York City, and the New York State Power Authority, and a public-private partnership. And we will build a 175-mile transmission line underground from Delaware County in upstate New York, across to the Hudson River and down to Queens County, and bring that energy down to New York City. And it'll end up being about 16% of the New York City's energy source will come from that line alone. We are all New York sourced energy. All of our projects are in New York State, and that New York State energy will come down to New York City. And the best of all, eventually, once it's built and working, we're going to turn it over to the state. The New York City Power Authority is going to take control of the project. Yeah, offshore wind is really the third leg of the renewable energy stool. It is a project that we're doing called Leading Light Wind. We're doing it with Energy Re, our partners, and we're going to be building offshore wind. We're bidding on a bid to do offshore wind. You know, offshore wind has historically been a European industry. In Europe, there are about 5,000 wind turbines offshore in Europe. There are only 7 in the United States. But that's about to change, and it's going to change exponentially. And we're the only American-led companies in this bid. And we hope to bring American jobs, American ingenuity, and American manufacturing here to New York. It's 80 miles off the coast of the Atlantic Ocean, and you can't see it from shore, but we're going to plant an American flag right there in the Atlantic Ocean. The New Yorkers realize we need renewable energy. They understand climate change is real and we need to do something about it. But we need to fix the infrastructure. The energy grid needs to be replaced. So we could replace it with coal, or we could replace it with gas, or we could replace it with nuclear, but those are actually more expensive and they're a limited resource. The great thing about renewable energy is it's unlimited.